So tonight's meditation that is connected to this class, the Spark of Mashiach and Tisha B'Av, we're going to begin to relax. It seems like something we should be able to naturally do, but it's not so natural, I think, for a lot of us to relax. That somehow life has made relaxing a special thing that you have to either wait for your vacation or join a yoga class or meditation group. Well, maybe that's what we got going here. We would let the week go. Just inhale the fresh air wherever you are. And exhale this week, this time, this experience. For everything that was is gone. And we can, for at least a short space of time, let it go. We can let go the conflicts, let go the resentments, let go the misunderstandings. We're not in denial. We're simply in restoration, renewal. And the miracle of being a human being is that simply to remove the past invites renewal. That our souls are constantly in renewal. And yet, so much of the world seeks to keep us in replay instead of renewal. So we begin with life itself, which is renewed by breath. Long, smooth, gentle breathing. Breathing without the greed of air, the greed of life itself. The breath that is so precious if we miss one beat, one cycle. The body rebels, trips into hysteria. From where will our next breath come? But when you're around people who are losing their breath, it can be terrifying. So let us breathe with the ease that no terror knocks at our door, and not the door of our heart as well. Let our arms just fall on our heads, sink inward, somehow bringing our head closer to our heart. Each breath helps us sink deeper, deeper into psychic space, your inner theater, the screen upon which the third eye the Enei Sechel gazes upon. Do not be astounded if your third eye doesn't work. It only means we have work to do to bring it out of its encasement. But we can breathe nonetheless. Breathe backward and forward in time. Let your inner plane guide you. You do not need to go where my words go. My words are only to guide you to your words and your vision and your direction in time, even if only our direction is into the now. How do we enter the now? By discarding the past, and releasing the fear of the future. These are only concepts, ideas. They come and they go. And the only way they return is if I let them. The fear of the future is false prophecy. The nostalgia of the past is fallen love. The resentment of life, of the flickerings of Gehinnom, waiting to carry us in the chariot of fire down into anger. Breathe the cool, still air of life, of oxygen. Of molecules of a gas so precious, the billions of cells in our body long just for oxygen. We could not bear their longing. For that simple unification, man and breath. But man is not from the place of breath. Breath is only a limited necessity to keep us in these bodies. We are not of these bodies. We are partners with our body. And both of us serve one king. One has a rebellious edge. And the higher soul is helplessly devoted to our king. a young, unfortunate prince. Whose father is an old, foolish tyrant. And the two of them must ride this chariot across the nation. Perhaps some of us are still in that journey. Literally, not just figuratively. Some of us are still riding out life with our parents, some with our children, and some alone. Some of us fear being alone. The whole world can listen to you when you're still alone. And you can be alone and the whole world is listening. And that depends on where we are connected within. The spark of that deepest connection is the willingness to die for our King. That is where our Messianic spark is kindled, that tiny flame. If we're going to die someday, let us die for something great. Are we ready for that spark? Are we ready? Some people are ready at 20. Some people are ready at 40 and 60 and 80 and 100. One man wasn't ready at 930. But all of us must be ready. So that is the bridge to the great world above. The bridge where the sage Rabbi Yeshua ben Levi leapt from the grasp of the angel of death over the wall and into Gan Eden without permission. Are we ready to leap that leap into the unknown? Perhaps we can leap it here, psychically, intimately with ourselves. Ask yourself, have I lived enough to be willing to die for Hashem? Part of us yells out, no, there's still much to do. Part of us yells out gladly, anytime you're ready, God. Some of us can't answer at all. The question freezes us in place. But that is also a true place. The place of the unknown. But the place of the unknown within us is a marvelous place because it promises us something new. B'chol yom b'tuvo tamid mechadesh maseh breshit. Always, creation is renewing. Let us join the renewal. The souls in heaven, thousands of years old, they're renewing. The soul of God is renewing. The soul of a tree renews. Every year, every month, every week, every day, every hour, every minute, every few moments, we are renewed. Hold that idea. Never let it go. Never allow anything to release your grasp. That idea is your tree of life. Hold it firmly. Eitz chaim chi l'machazikim ba. You have to hold it for it to be your Eitz chaim. And there you will find, we will find that fountain of everlasting life. So be it, tonight and forever. Amen.